work in a blighted community, there has to be hope. When there's problems in that community, there has to be someone that's saying, we want to keep what we got.
Now at 5:30, some Dade City residents are banding together to save a school from closing forever. Good evening, I'm Brendan McLaughlin.
And I'm Laura Harris. Moore-Mickens Education Center was Pasco County's first school for black students. Tonight, supporters tell ABC Action News reporter Eric Waxler why it's too important to close.
Moore-Mickens Education Center is closed to students. Its history for the African-American community goes back decades, and those who live in this part of Dade City say its absence leaves a hole here.
It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking for me, especially knowing that I'm an African-American male, and to know that there were some people who tore down barriers for education, for people like myself and the young men that I work with.
Save our school! Moore-Mickens was on the chopping block 2 years ago, but after a passionate public meeting, the school district kept it open. That turned out to be a temporary reprieve for the school that provided an alternative education and vocational programs. The school district says spending $2 million a year to operate for less than 100 students wasn't viable. They have since moved those students to other locations. Now this building's future is uncertain.
On the one hand, we don't want to see it go downhill. So, we've got a responsibility to maintain it, to make sure it stays clean, to make sure it's not vandalized. And at the end of the day, we're hopeful, optimistic that someone will come forth with a plan.
This group of Dade City citizens think they have a plan. Save Our School wants to lease Moore-Mickens from the district and reopen as a 501(c) run by the community for the community, offering GED programs, daycare, and services for at-risk youth.
This is where the people themselves are saying, we want to take responsibility. We want to do this.
The Save Our School group is putting together a proposal and hope to present it soon. Meanwhile, the district says they are open to any ideas that put the building to use and help the community. In Dade City, Eric Waxler, ABC Action News.